to Live at the Hive. My name is Oswe.
My name is Daniel.
And now, have you ever been bored over the summer?
Sitting around your house all day with nothing to do?
Well, get off your couch, you bum. We got something for you to do.
Do you ever get bored in the summer?
When was the last time you had fun learning?
Have you ever thought about taking a step in a career you're interested in? Sign up and join a summer camp at the Career Education Center of Ventura County. There are many classes to choose from medical fields, engineering, and athletics.
You can talk to your counselor or sign yourself up online at cec.gosignmeup.com.
Make sure you sign up and join today.
Okay, man, that will keep you busy during the summer. Maybe you'll even learn something interesting and new.
And now, a reoccurring topic here on the show about retiring teachers. We have a video from Mr. Flint.
Mr. Flint has been teaching at OHS since the year 1990, and here's a video to highlight his career and his time at OHS.
Tell us how long you have been with OHS in the district, as well as the courses, clubs, sports, etc. you have been involved in.
Okay. Well, I moved up to Ventura County in 1990, and that's when I started teaching at Oxnard High, at the old Oxnard. And my original job I came here for was to teach AP Chem and Chem Study. The next year I developed the district course for environmental science, and I developed the Earthbound Club, and I've been doing Earthbound ever since then. So we kind of brought environmental science to the district because it wasn't here before. I started teaching my students and staff about the internet in about '94. I became a district technology mentor for 3 different years. Me and another colleague of mine, we went into the community and we raised about 10 grand to have our first computer lab here in the Science Computer Lab. There's actually a little plaque down there still. So those are the main things I did during the 90s. So now that was the 90s, now we have the turn of the century, and I would take a couple of classes per summer down to the Sea of Cortez and do outdoor ed, taking groups down to Channel Island Marine Institute down in Catalina Island. And at the same time, I transferred out of chemistry and into oceanography, which I then developed and wrote the course for marine biology, continued to do environmental science, and continued doing the outdoor ed stuff. So that was and still is a big deal for me, is doing outdoor ed science, because I think you learn by doing. So now going into my 3rd decade here, in 2007, I was hired by Oxnard College to develop an environmental science program for them. I developed environmental science AP for the district back in '98 when Gary Davis approached me and asked me to make that class. And then into this decade now, after 2010, Oxnard College got a STEM grant. So with my colleague at Oxnard College, we developed 2 different STEM curriculum activities. One on the water quality of the Santa Clara River, which is used by high school teachers in Ventura County, and another one on the Wainimi Beach erosion issue. Another STEM project called Bridges, and I recruited high school kids. And the function of this activity was to increase and improve their ability to do multimedia presentations. And that involved going on trips out to the Channel Islands, doing restoration work on Anacapa Island with the National Park. They approached me and asked me to start taking groups out there. And I do a trip about once a month to do that. So these are all the other things I've done besides being a classroom teacher. I think it's very important you do that to keep you active, keep you engaged, and you know, we're all lifelong learners, so what the heck. So that's my about 30 years at Oxnard by the Sea.
Share a great memory you have about OHS.
Well, like you probably figured out by all the things I've told you, my favorite experience is doing outdoor education. So I don't know if it's a memory, but probably a group of memories. The best times I have as a teacher, I think the best impact I have as a teacher is when I take the kids out to the islands.
Share what you will miss most about OHS.
Well, definitely the kids. I do this job because I like the kids. My hero's Peter Pan.
Any last words of wisdom?
Well, my mantra has always been be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. And I say that to everybody I know. And I also think it's very important for you young people, and young people is anybody under 30, to live today. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Enjoy right now, because life is an adventure. Thank you very much. Oxnard!
Well, Goodbye, Mr. Flint. Have a happy retirement.
That's all we have time for today. See you next time at
Live at the Hive.